Hey you guys, it's Cassandra72 and I am coming to you with my CVS haul from this morning. So yeah, I was actually watching Island Coupon Gal bright and early this morning and got an idea formulated in my head of what to do because I love how she breaks everything down so thoroughly, number one. But number two, she kind of talks about how she pairs up the different things in her head for how to get to be able to use, a certain number of 4 off 20s. So I believe what she did was, yeah, I think she used 8 of the finishes, which would be $32, and then these razors, which will come up to $7.98, and that will get you up to, it actually would have been $39.98, but within cents you can still use the 4 off 20s. And so I was like, oh great, you know what I'm saying, I have finished coupons, I can go and I can do that. But then I began to think about it a little bit more, and that would have worked out for me, and been well within me having to pay basically nothing out of pocket because I'm using a cash card anyway. But being able to use the available ECBs that I had on this card to offset it again, but then I began to think a little differently. And because I had $6, I had actually $7 I could use, is what I was trying to use. And so my plan was to go in and buy 5 of the finishes because that will be $20. 3 of the Tresemme because that's $10, and that would get you to your 30 for a cash card. And then the 2 big razors, and then throw in pads and be able to use the buy one get one free coupon coupled with the buy one get one free sale, and that would have had me at about $6.50 something, and I would have used $7 and cut into my tax. But things don't always go according to plan. So they only had 1 package of pads for $3.99, and I know that it would have been just probably an ordeal on how to get things into the system, even though they probably would have worked with me, because I know the green cabbie talks about how he's gotten them to write up a rain check when they only have 1 item and it's buy one get one free. They will write up a rain check for him on the free item, and still allow him to use that coupon. So, but I'm not sure how that would have really worked. I know it's worked for him, and all you can do is ask. But I just decided I didn't want to go that route. So, I ended up throwing in, to balance out my transaction, to use my 4 off 20. I threw in these nasty good natural bars. And I say the nasty ones because, like I said, the ones that I can prefer if I'm going to get it are the peanut butter. I absolutely detest these cranberry almonds. So either I'm going to go to a store that has the peanut butter and switch them out, or those are going to be donated to somebody. But so yeah, so this is what I ended up getting. And this is what my receipt looks like. All right. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the gel packs at $4 each. I have the Tresemme, 1 at $3.34, the other 2 at $3.33, and then 3 of the good natural bars at 99 cents. And then I have the big razors here, and these are the Silky Touch 10-pack. I didn't really focus in on those for you. And as far as the finish, I got 4 gel packs and 1 Powerball. But anyway, back to the receipt. So my total was over $60. I'm sorry, over $40. Okay, so I used 2 4 off 20. I used a $6 ECB. The way I factored this in, I would have actually been at $5.99, and then I was going to have 1 cent overage. But we'll see how that worked out for me in the end. Okay, so then I had 3 of the 99, well, the Good Natural Bar coupons, so that came off at 99 cents each. And then I used 5 of the Finish coupons at $2.15. I used 3 of the 175 Peelies for the Tresemme. And then that $7.98, that was my free Big Shaver coupon. Now, I ended up having to run back out to my car and get another coupon because I tore off the very end of the barcode, but it would not scan. So when I tried to put this one in, it beeped. So I guess I want to know from you guys who have used this coupon before, does it beep normally and ask them to put in the price? Because we know normally to buy one get one free big coupons, or any coupons normally just, you know, take off the full value. And so I'm not sure if it's because that was put in last or what. Because generally if I use the ECB first, I'm going to give them my ECB first and then give my coupons, it will eat into the tax. But, you know, maybe because she scanned this one last and it was a BOGO and I needed to have it earlier up. You know, there are all kinds of ways to work and twerk the system. I don't know. But in any event, it beat. But then she adjusted it down to $7.98. So my subtotal was 0 and my tax was $2.19. Okay. And so that is what I paid on a gift card. And then I got back my little my $10 voucher for my cash card. That's upside down. So I got another cash card, and I think, and I really should have paid attention to that before I cashed it in, because I think I'm at 3 cash cards on this particular card. So the next time before I actually cash one in, I'll make sure that I look and see, you know, how many I've gotten, because I will point out something to you guys that I don't know if you've ever taken notice of. If I can find an ECB that has it. Yeah. All right. So take a look at this ECB right here, you guys. And at the bottom of the ECB, if it will focus for me, there's a number. Okay. So that generally tells you how many ECBs you've gotten. Okay. So, like in the case of, right here, the greenback tag, I have 91, and then, I need one more to get to my greenback tag, next dollar. When I get that greenback tag, it's going to be for $1. And then in the bottom there, it's going to say 23. Because if you divide the 92 by 4, that's 23 greenback tags that I would have gotten. And so you will see that. I've noticed that on greenback tags. And, you know, anytime that you are, like I said, getting ECBs, you'll end up having the number there, and it'll tell you how many. It's basically keeping track of how many you've gotten. And I don't know if anyone realizes that or not, but that indeed does that. I wish I had one that had, you know, that you was able to get multiple things on. I do. Here we go. So for the Luminate, excellent example. As you know, we were able to do 7 of those. All right. So when I got this $20, it's telling me that I've done 3 of that deal. Okay. So, but one thing I guess I would have to look at too is, you know, it was a buy 30 get 10 deal. And I would have to pay attention to that too, because I don't know if that would mean that, you know, because this is obviously 2 deals in one. And so I'm not sure if I had gotten 2 more prior to this, regardless of the amount, but I think that's how it's working, like I said. So, like I said, I'll have to pay attention to the next time that I get a cash card on this deal, on this card, because I think that I am almost at my 5 limit on that one. And also, another thing I want to point out, the young lady told me today that you can actually add money to the cash card. So you don't have to actually keep getting the $10 different cash cards, because she told me that an option comes up to ask if they want to give a new card or to reload. So I'm thinking from here on out, I'm going to have them reload it to a card, because, after a while, you hate keeping up with all those different cards, right? So, yeah, I guess that's it. I don't think there's anything else I can add to this video. If you have any questions or comments, don't hesitate to leave them below. And if you have, like I said, any comments or what have you, leave them below. I'll get to you as soon as possible. And as always, until the next video, I wish you peace and blessings.